Hello everybody, Alicia here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a quick item by item rundown of all the gear I'm bringing with me on the Appalachian Trail this year. If you want any more details about any of these items, I have done a few category type videos for gear that you can find on my channel, so check those out. But today I had laid out all my gear for that iconic Instagram photo that people do. So I figured it would be a perfect time to just show you everything. All of this will be going in my pack. There's a couple things that I'm still waiting to come in the mail, just really super small things, but I will tell you what those are. So without further ado, let's dive right in. All right, so here is a quick just overview of all of my gear. I am going to start on the top left up here and then just work my way through. So let's get started. All right, so right here we have a Sea to Summit Eros pillow. We've got the UGQ 10 degree bandit quilt with a closed toe foot box. There's two quilt pad attachments underneath it to attach to my sleeping pad, which is the Thermarest Neo Air X Lite. And then up here we have some Shady Rays sunglasses and carrying case. Next to that is the Nightcore 25 headlamp. Underneath that is my selfie stick tripod for my phone for vlogging and photos. And then we have a fleece Sea to Summit sleeping bag liner with a pack towel on top. That's going to be for wiping down condensation inside my tent. Down here is the Z-Packs duplex tent. We have a Nemo switchback foldable sleeping pad cut in half that I'll be using as a sit pad and extra insulation for the really cold nights to go underneath my Thermarest. Here we have a Granite Gear compression sack dry bag for my quilt. We have Catula micro spikes. I put them inside the Sawyer squeeze mesh carrying bag that comes with that. Here we have some Volcom ski gloves that I'm bringing for the cold temperatures only. Next to that is a pair of North Face heavyweight liner gloves. Up here we have a Light AF 40-liter curve backpack, full suspension, that I will be putting everything in. I've got my AWOL 2022 AT guide sitting on top of it in a Ziploc bag that came with it. All right, and then we got some Enlightened Equipment down booties. Next to that is a Hyperlight Mountain Gear repack. It's sort of like a cozy. Above that is a Toaks long-handled spoon on top of a gallon Ziploc bag that I'll be using for trash. And then we've got the Jetboil stash on top of a Z-Packs just little stuff sack that I will carry the stash in. Then we have a Light AF bear bag kit. It comes with the rucksack, a carabiner, and cord. I put two white reflective stickers on the bear bag so I can see it at night when it's dark, and also so that I can identify this bag is mine. Also on top of the bear bag, I have a GSI Outdoors mug to make coffee or hot cocoa in. I have a Sea to Summit dry bag here that I'm going to put all my electronics in. On top of that, I have an Anker 13,000 battery bank. I've got the Garmin InReach Mini next to it, an Anker wall port that has two ports for USB cables, and then an Apple SD card adapter reader that I'll be storing all my videos and photos on. All right, so moving over to the right side of my gear, I have a pair of Skull Candy earbuds with a lightning adapter attached to it so I can plug it into my iPhone. Under that is a Sea to Summit Ultrasil Nano Day Pack that I'll use for slack packing. It only weighs an ounce, so I'm bringing it along. Next to it is a Coat Epoxy fanny pack. It is a 3-liter capacity, so it's fairly large. And sitting on top of it is a Coat Epoxy face mask. I know I will have a buff with me, but I wanted a separate face mask as well in case my buff just gets really dirty to wear in towns and on 0 days. Moving down, we have a Sanok 2-liter water bag. that I will use to collect dirty water in. On top of that are some backup chemical treatment tabs that I can use in case my filtering system goes bad. Next to it here, I have my bathroom kit. So I have a Ziploc bag with some toilet paper in it, my Deuce #2 trowel, and a Kulo Clean bidet that I will use to help clean up. On top of it, I also have a Kula cloth. For those of you who don't know, it's a pee rag. Works great. Moving down up here, we have my water filter, which is a Sawyer Squeeze. Attached to it, I have the Sawyer coupler that will allow me to attach it right to a water bottle and just let gravity do the job. Underneath here on the left, I have a Z-Pack stuff sack that I'll use to carry my toiletries and repair supplies. Sitting on top of it, I have a second pack towel that will be dedicated for like my face, my armpits, just areas that I need to clean up. I'll also be bringing along a disposable razor. That way I don't have to buy new razors every town I go into. I also have a pair of toenail clippers and 3 mini rolls of Luco tape, along with a foldable wet brush that has a mirror on the inside, and I've thrown like 5 hair ties on it as well. And then over here I have some, I guess what some would call luxury items. I've just got some mini travel size bottles for just a small amount of the Sea to Summit camp soap, a bottle in the middle for a little bit of lotion for super dry skin, and then I have a spray bottle for some leave-in conditioner for my hair. It gets super knotted, and I just want to try to keep my hair as healthy as I can while I'm out there, so I figured I'd bring it along. Over here, yes, you see that correctly, it's a little bit of makeup. I just have a eyebrow pencil and a small tube of mascara. Give me shit all you want, I don't care, I'm bringing it. It makes me feel good and happy, so I am bringing it along, and if I change my mind on trail, so be it. I'll get rid of it there, but that will be my decision, not anyone else's. Then moving down, we just have a bunch of different like first aid, medical, like repair type items. I have a Ziploc bag full of medication. I've got some Tums, some generic Imodium, some Excedrin extra strength, which is the only thing that helps me when I get migraines, and I have ibuprofen, a lot of ibuprofen. Over here, I've got some gauze, a variety of different size band-aids. I have Sea to Summit wet wipes, a Gold Bond friction stick to help with chafing. I have a variety of ointments, alcohol pads, bite care pads. I have some Tenacious tape here. I have extra O-rings for the Sawyer, and I have an extra strip of Velcro for when I need to replace my shoes and put Velcro back on for my gaiters. I also have some Z-Packs repair tape and a repair patch coming in the mail. That should be here any day now. Underneath this here, I have just a little lightweight pouch that came with my Granite Gear compression sack that I'm going to carry some of my toiletries that I'll use every day in, such as, yes, you see that correctly, a small travel-sized deodorant. I'm not ready to give up my deodorant just yet, so I'm going to give it a shot while I'm out there. And then a little travel-sized toothbrush and toothpaste. Underneath that here in this little bag are some toe spacers to help prevent blisters that I get from like underlapping toes. All right, then I have, I don't know, like 4 or 5 pairs of hot hands since I am starting in February, bringing them along in case I get super cold. Over here I have my rain gear, so I have a pair of Z-Packs rain mitts, a Enlightened Equipment Visp raincoat, a little they're Amazon brand Little Donkey rain pants. And then I have a pair of Sealskins waterproof socks that I'll be bringing for the start as well. Moving on here, I have a Appalachian Gear Co. beanie that I'll be bringing. I've got my down jacket here by Eddie Bauer. My sleep clothes are Smart Wool leggings 250 and the Smart Wool 250 top, and a pair of sleep socks here. It's a pair of Smart Wool ski socks. Moving up here, I have a Sea to Summit dry bag that I'll be carrying all my clothing in. Next to that, in the olive colored, is a town dress, another luxury item that will be reserved just for towns. It's a little romper. Above that, I've got 2 extra pairs of underwear. They're by Under Armour. They are like a boy brief cut. Above that is an Under Armour sports bra. I will be wearing one and bringing an extra one. Unfortunately, I can't really go without a sports bra, so I do need to have 2. That way when I'm washing one, I still have another one to wear. Next up is a pair of Under Armour running shorts for when it gets warm out. And then up here, fellas, you might want to skip past this part. This is for my ladies. I'm going to be bringing just a small number of tampons. And this here is a Nixit menstrual cup that I'm hoping to try out before I hit trail to see how I like it. I didn't want to bring a ton of tampons, so I'm trying this menstrual cup. I actually have a reusable pad by, I forget who it's by. I'll put it down here as a little caption that pops up. A reusable pad to wear as a backup to this menstrual cup. And then I'll have, you know, just a small supply of tampons to wear if I feel like I need them. All right, then up here, just some miscellaneous things that will be in my fanny pack. I have a Z-Packs phablet pouch. It's a waterproof pouch that I can put my phone in inside my fanny pack if it's raining. I'll also carry all my money and cards in that pouch as well. I've got a chapstick, a little mini Swiss Army knife, and a small thing of mace. And then I have an AT buff that I can use in a variety of different ways. All right, then over here on the very right is my trekking poles. These are a pair of Lekai Cressida trekking poles with a cork handle. I've got 1 extra pair of socks that I'll be carrying, so I'll be wearing one, carrying a second. They're both by Injinji. They're both toe socks. I have my Dirty Girl gaiters, my Melanzana microgrid fleece hoodie, my camp shoes, which are by Zero, and then finally my Hoka Speed Goat 4s that I will be wearing. So there you have it. That's all of my gear. It doesn't include the clothing that I will actually be wearing, which I did put out a separate video for that. But quick rundown of what I'm wearing verbally is an Eddie Bauer, I think it's a Resolution V-neck t-shirt, Eddie Bauer trail tights, and that Injinji pair of toe socks. The Melanzana will probably also be worn most of the time. All right, so I have my bag packed up now, and I realized I forgot to go over a couple things that are on the outside of my pack. I do have a bandana here for sweat. I've got a hand sanitizer attached to the strap of my pack. That's where my selfie stick tripod goes. I covered that in the walkthrough. That's where my Garmin InReach is gonna go. And I have just a couple random carabiners here and there to clip things to. I have 2 brass safety pins put through some loops on my pack to hang like wet socks or wet towels or anything like that while I hike. Down here on the hip belt, I have a compass thermometer. And then I also don't have currently in here, I'm going to be bringing 2 smart water bottles that will hold my clean water to drink from. They're going to go in this side pouch here. Over here I have is where I'm going to store my micro spikes and my Sawyer squeeze. Of course, if it's cold, I'll keep my Sawyer squeeze in a pocket somewhere so it doesn't freeze. And then I did forget to mention in the video, I have a Nylaflume liner bag inside my pack, as well as a plastic odor bag inside my bear bag, just to add some extra odor protection. So I am going to go grab my scale thingy and see what my base weight is. So I don't have any food, no water, and I took out my fuel and lighter, and we're gonna see what my official base weight is. All right, so I am all teared up, no weight on it. All right, let's see what it is. There you have it, 19.2 pound base weight. All right, so that was a very, very super quick rundown of all the gear that I'll be taking with me on the Appalachian Trail this year. This is what I am choosing to bring. I know a lot of people probably have thoughts and opinions and feelings on some of the stuff that I'm bringing, you know, whether they think it's unnecessary, that I'm going to get rid of it. That's fine. You can have those opinions, but this is what I'm bringing. And I'm the type of person that likes to form my own opinions, make my own mistakes. So if anything proves to be unnecessary, I have no problem whatsoever admitting that and sending it home, but I have to determine that for myself. So I look forward to seeing everyone out there. I'm really enjoying seeing everyone's gear videos coming out. We are getting super close to my start date, so I can't wait to start sharing the trail with you, and hope you enjoyed the video. All right, see you later. Bye.